All right, guys, welcome to another podcast episode. We're going to do something fun here. Mo is a big Office fan, The Office, and I've never seen anybody know a show. I thought I knew Seinfeld very well. I think you know The Office better than I know Seinfeld, and I've literally, shocked people at my knowledge of Seinfeld. Yeah. So, what we're going to do here is we're going to do trivia and see how many gets right. Okay. So, Mo, explain how you became so good at The Office, because you explained it to me once before. I'm like, I don't understand how that still leads to that.
So, I actually didn't like the show when it first, when my brother he would always play it, and I was like, this is stupid. And then I started watching it, and I'm like, this is hysterical. The episode where Dwight cuts the face off of the mannequin.
Oh, that's considered the best scene in all of TV.
I legitimately cried laughing. I was watching it. It
Staying
was
alive,
so funny.
Staying alive. Yeah. When he goes,
First I was afraid, I was petrified.
It's the beat to Staying Alive. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. It's so good. And then Kelly's like, Staying alive.
No, but then I started day trading full time. So I would just put on The Office in the background and I would day trade the whole day. And it just became a thing where it was just on a constant loop and never stopped. And this was before Netflix said, "Are you still there?" So it would literally play just nonstop. I would never have to address it. But I just kind of soaked it in.
Okay, so we're going to do these questions. So my fiance and I watch it at night, but she likes to have the TV on when we fall asleep. So we joke and say we catch about a third of the episodes. Yeah. But I try to find something obscure in every episode to ask Mo, and he's literally never gotten. In fact, one time he goes, "I don't know, it might be this," and then he was 100% right. All right, first one. What does Michael pretend to fire Pam over in scene 1?
Stealing paper clips.
Survey says
Post-it notes.
Post-it notes. There you go. There you go.
You still Post-it notes.
Okay.
What are those? 5 cents?
Yeah. What's Pam's favorite flavor of yogurt?
Mixed berry.
Okay. A foreign exchange student lived with Michael when he was young. What did the foreign exchange student take from Michael back to what's formerly Yugoslavia?
His blue jeans.
All of his blue jeans, correct. Wow, I didn't think you were going to get these. Finish this quote from Dwight when he was asking Michael questions after being offered the spare room in Michael's new condo. Question: my grandparents left me a large number of...
armoires.
Wow. Wow. What's Phyllis's maiden name?
Ooh.
This is going to get you?
Phyllis Lappin.
Oh my God, he got it right again.
Also, what was her nickname in high school?
Oh, I have no idea.
Easy Rider.
All right. What does Michael ask Pam to spread on his foot that he burned on a George Foreman grill?
Crisco.
Is that what it was? Let's see. I think you're right. Oh, no, not Crisco.
No?
No, not Crisco. Country Crock.
Country Crock, that's it.
Wow.
Where's the Crisco one from?
What does Kevin suggest Dwight put in his gun holster?
A banana.
That is correct. At Phyllis and Bob Vance's wedding, what did Michael say everyone called Phyllis back in high school?
Yeah,
Damn
Easy
it.
Rider.
Damn it. Good one. What kind of sandwich does Michael have? Let's just make note here. That Mo's so good that he heard one thing, mentioned it, and it ends up being a question later. Okay, what kind of sandwich does Michael have a dream about when he's the head of Michael Scott Paper Company?
Ooh, the type of sandwich?
Yeah.
When he's the head of Michael Scott Paper Company.
FYI, I've made this sandwich before when I was a kid in St. Louis.
Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
This one might get me.
Uh-oh. So here's the unfortunate part. This site gives 3 options, but I'm not giving Mo these 3 options.
No, don't give me the options. Man, I don't know.
Peanut butter and tuna fish.
Oh, I was going to say peanut butter banana, but I knew it was something weird.
Okay. Dwight tells Jim's roommate that he keeps an extra pair of shoes in his car for special occasions. What kind of shoes are they?
Birkenstocks.
Okay. On the day that he's supposed to move to Boulder, Colorado, Michael says, I can't do this. All the channels are going to be different there. I'm not going to be able to find my shows. I'm not going to be able to start blank at level 1. I don't think my credits are going to transfer.
Improv class.
During the Glee watch party episode, what does Michael say he drinks while eating bags of vegetables that steam right inside their own bag?
I don't know that one.
Really?
No, that's funny, though.
A glass of sangria. In the episode when Ryan started the fire, which game does Michael say he plays every night before bed?
Who would you do?
Correct.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What did Kevin buy for himself when he got himself for Secret Santa?
The foot bath. Oh, maybe I should have taken the iPod. Oh, shoot.
Guys, After I wrote that, the next quote was, maybe I should have taken the iPad. Oh, shoot. Literally, it showed that. What's Stanley's morning 3x5?
Morning 3 by... What's that mean?
I don't know.
What's Stanley's morning?
Looks like a drink.
I don't know what that means. Hold on. What's his 3x5? The only thing I can think by 3x5 is...
Nope.
The card on his head.
Nope.
His morning drink?
What's Stanley's morning 3x5? And I'm giving you a hint by saying it's a drink. Iced tea.
Oh, wait, what?
Iced tea.
Okay.
3 sugars, 5 creams. Oh, that really stumped you.
I've never heard that one before. I wonder
Okay.
what episode that was in.
What's the name of Dwight's porcupine who used to make it look like Jim was pranking him?
Henrietta?
Boom.
Is that right?
Yep. Why would I said boom if it wasn't right? What's in the thermos that Michael offers Pam during morning deliveries for the Michael Scott Paper Company? I knew this one.
Milk and sugar.
Yep.
You drink this every morning? Every morning. Wait, is this just milk and sugar?
And guys, I swear to God, it's literally saying, wait, is this just milk and sugar? And he goes, wait, that's what I said.
That's what I said. You drink this every morning? Every morning.
When talking about the state senator's proposal, why does Angela say she doesn't normally like a flower in her hair?
I don't think I know that one.
It's so civil rightsy.
Oh, okay. Okay. I didn't. That show could never be made today.
Okay, what brand is Michael wearing on the day he accidentally wearing a women's suit?
Mysterious.
There you go.
Yeah.
Fill in the blank to the sentence said by Andy. I'm in this weird, flirty, nebulous thing with this blank of mine, and it's totally a mind effer.
Cousin.
That's exactly it. It's so funny. What does Kevin say after Kelly yells that her middle name is Ranjana Ganda, and that she hates it?
I thought Ranjanaganda was a boy's name.
That is correct.
Wait, I thought Ranjanaganda was a boy's name. What an amazing comment.
Who does Michael wear on his head during the activity on Diversity Day?
Martin Luther King
Junior.
Jr., MLK.
Yes. What does Michael order at Hooters with Jim after saying, I will have a chicken breast, hold the chicken?
Gourmet hot dog.
That's correct. Is that really what you want?
Great.
What does Michael make a ton of for him and Pam on the morning of the first day of the Michael Scott Paper Company?
Pancakes. Or French toast.
There you
French
go.
Toast.
I almost said wrong and you caught
French
yourself.
Toast.
And then he gets egg in his shoes. What kind of shoes?
I got egg in my Crocs.
That's correct. If you got that one wrong,
I know.
I was going to murder you. When Phyllis suggests that Michael go out with her friend Sandy, who's a professional softball player, what's one of the questions he asks about her?
Can we share a rowboat?
That's true.
What are you implying? I think I'm being pretty clear.
Because I think I'm being very clear what I'm asking. When average size rowboats support her without capsizing. During the episode, I know this one, but during the episode Prince Family Paper, what's the secret signal that Dwight and Michael agree on using? Licking your lips, correct. After Dunder Mifflin bought out Michael Scott Paper Company, what does Michael offer as a peace offering to the sales team, which is then rejected by Stanley, who says, nobody likes that stuff except for you?
Peanut brittle?
No, white chocolate bark.
Oh, that's right. I knew it was some kind of flat candy.
Okay, final question I'm going to ask, and we'll talk a little bit more about The Office. As opposed to a whistle, what does Angela use as a rape deterrent?
I remember the episode, but I don't remember. I don't know.
Rape flute.
Oh, that's right.
So I think you got 4 or 5 wrong.
Yeah.
That was pretty good, Mo.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
I'm actually quite surprised because I haven't watched The Office in quite some time.
Man, oh man. It's so funny because Lisa just like watched this. She goes, she's like, this is so unbelievable. Like she'll say things like, he's so awkward and things like that. It's so good.
It's such an amazing show. They could never be made today.
I don't know if I buy that.
You don't think?
Look at South Park. It's still being made today.
That's true. I always wonder, how does South Park get by?
I think it's because of grandfathered in. Like I look at these things thinking to myself, okay, they say some awful things, but everybody knows that's what you go to for South Park. Like if you made a show from scratch today.
True.
But even then, if you put on like HBO or something, why couldn't it work?
One of my favorite lines is during when they have the cards on their head, Diversity Day, and it's Dwight has the Asian on his head. She goes, and Pam says, "Okay, if I have to do this, and I'm against stereotypes, you would maybe be considered a bad driver." And he just goes, "Oh man, am I a woman?" I love it. That was early on. That was episode 2, I think.
And the great thing about the whole show is you literally think that everybody in real life hates Dwight.
Yeah.
They don't get along.
Yeah.
Like you see, like, you think that Michael really hates, what's his face? Toby.
They're best friends in real life.
Are they really?
That? Yeah.
Like literally best friends?
Literally best friends.
We watched the episode. We watched the Michael Scarn release video, and Toby's head exploded.
Multiple times.
He goes, it was the most expensive scene to shoot, but
it was worth it.
It was worth it. Yeah, it was so funny.
That was a great episode. So you can actually go on YouTube and watch the entire movie of Threat Level Midnight.
Come on.
Yeah, I've never watched it, but you can watch the whole thing. It's pretty funny. What a wonderful show. You ever watch Parks and Rec?
I haven't, but I hear it's awesome.
Never got into it.
Have you tried it?
Yeah, I tried multiple times, and people are like, "You got to start on season 2. Just omit season 1." I tried it. I don't get it.
I like Community. Did you ever see Community?
I've never heard of it.
I liked it. It's first off, it's Donnie Glover, Chevy Chase. It's the Asian guy from
Hangover,
and who's the main character guy? I have it on the tip of my tongue. I went and seen him live, stand up. He used to do Talk Soup.
I don't know.
Joel McHale. Kevin McHale is the basketball coach.
I probably know if I looked at.
Anyway, I think it's good. It's got the cute girl from Mad Men, the brunette. She's cute.
I watched long ago.
She's married to somebody. Oh, I know who she's married to. She's married to James Franco's brother.
Oh.
And James Franco and his brother are from Shaker Heights. Well, his parents are from Shaker Heights. His grandmother was in Shaker Heights. His mom lived here or something like that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, listen, the whole, like, when Michael Scott... by the way, one thing I want to know is how much money they're making in reruns.
I mean, it's still like the number 1 watched show on... Well, I shouldn't say that now. When it left Netflix, it was still the number 1 watched TV series on Netflix.
Really?
And they say that kids are just... I would like to know that answer too, because now it's on Peacock, and now they have the extended episodes, which are absolutely hysterical. If you guys are bored one day and you're big Office fans, you need to go on YouTube and just search the deleted scenes videos. They're fantastic. And they'll even do like the bloopers and stuff. I don't know how they got through some scenes. There's one scene in specific, and I told you this already. It's when Jim pops the exercise ball for Dwight. Do you know that scene I'm talking about? So he pops it. It took them 4 or 5 times because he would pop it and it would just deflate. And he would pop it and it would just deflate. So finally they had 1 exercise ball left. And Jim went up to it and he went like this and it popped. And if you look closely, you could see Jim burst out laughing and dive off camera really quickly because he didn't want to ruin the scene. But if you pay attention to that, you'll see it in the real show. It's so funny. There's so many little anecdotes in that show. And I would watch that show. I've probably seen it, 50 times over. But like the first couple times I watched it over, I was like, oh my God, I've never seen that before. Even like the 30th time, like I've never saw that piece before. Yeah, it's incredible.
So this is saying that in 2019, the show's writers, actors, producers, and creators shared $500 million in syndication on that contract. Now, how long is the contract? I don't know.
Yeah.
What's the sharing thing? I don't know.
Yeah. The one thing, it's hard now with Steve Carell. It's hard for me to take him seriously in any other role.
Listen, I watched him in that Hulu one, The Patient.
Yeah, he was good, though.
And I thought he was very serious, and I took him very serious.
He did a great job in The Big Short, of course.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was almost during.
But it was almost like he was somewhat sarcastic in that show too, movie too. But yeah, that was pretty good. You did well, Mo. You did well.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks. So should I ask you
the Office, the Seinfeld questions?
Seinfeld?
Maybe we'll do a man.
Well, I've never seen
I haven't watched Seinfeld in years. I'm a little apprehensive. Why don't you try it?
Okay, I'll try it one day.
Okay.
You want to try it now?
No, let's not try it now.
Okay. Yeah, we could try it one day.
But I remember
actually, it would be good. Nicole's pretty good at it too.
Okay.
You guys have done it. You guys should compete.
We should.
That'd be pretty funny. You can have buzzers.
Or we just write our answers and
show it on
and whoever gets it.
Idea.
Yeah.
She's good at it. She can't do office. Sharif is better than I am at office trivia.
You said that.
Yeah. The one day we competed, Sharif's my brother, in office trivia, I was blown away by what answers he was getting.
Really?
Like nitty gritty stuff. I was like, oh my God.
So when I first came up with the question I asked you last night, they'd only mention the name once. And then afterwards they mentioned it like 4 more times. I'm like, he's going to get that name right.
Cherokee Jack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, he's going to get that name right.
Yeah.
Lisa's like, oh, is that a stunt double? I'm like, no, he's a really good ice skater.
Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah, she's like, really? I'm like, yeah, and he's doing really good. He's like flipping around and everything.
I'd love to play in the NHL, but it's so much time away from home, and I really want a wife and kids.
Yeah. And then I love it. It's like the All-Star game in the NHL. They pick one regular fan every year to compete. I'm like, wait, what?
It's such a good
That would be a great at the NBA, football, and NHL.
Have a layman out there.
Yeah, just be like, okay, we're gonna pick a random person and say, come on out.
I actually thought that Live Tour would do that. Like pull out 4 not amateurs, but just like me and you, and go play in a tournament or something, or be part of one of the teams.
We would shoot 120.
Oh, it'd be bad. Under that
and
pressure.
we're 10, 12 handicap. You're an 8.
Yeah.
I'd probably be like a 15 now, but
under the pressure.
Oh yeah.
On those courses.
Yeah.
Oh God.
I'd shoot 120.
It'd be a disaster. Absolute disaster. But
all right. Well, nice job, Mo.
Maybe we'll do it again sometime.
All right. Talk to you.
See ya.